What's shaking, Chewy Nation? ChewbaccaLemma here, back with another Madden 19 Ultimate Team House Rules event thing going on in MUT Drafts this time for the first time. MUT Draft now has 0 tickets to enter, so that's really nice. So you don't have to pay anything to enter these. So if you like not playing against these God Squads and everybody's kind of on an equal playing field, if you like that, this might be the mode for you, and it doesn't cost anything, which is pretty darn nice, though the house rules you may not like as much because you only get 2 downs, 1st and 5, and you have 2 downs to get the first. So a lot of punting, a lot of field goals and such, but that's the rules. But in this video, I'm going to show you my poll at the end of the video, of course, after we go 10-0. But I'm only going to show a few games here, but I want to give you guys some help if you're looking for it on how to do better or how to actually do well in these sort of this event specifically, how to draft well and what my thinking is when I'm picking these players. So the first thing is the first round. I'm a little behind here, but the first round, your coach round, you really should know what playbooks you're drafting before you actually draft them. Now, the easy way to do this is simply go to playbook.gg. It's free. The playbook database is free, or whatever website you prefer. There's other ones out there. But you go there and you check the formations. You see what you like, offense, defense, see what you like on it. And between the 3 playbooks, it's nice because it has the play art and stuff on playbook.gg and other websites, I'm sure, as well. But you go there, you find a good playbook you like. I knew the Rams, so I picked it because it has gun tight flex. I think it's something like that. And gun tray Y flex has a couple formations I knew were good, so I went with it. If you're looking for that formation, specifically look for the Titans, because you're going to see in this video Titans, Rams, Bengals, and maybe one other, maybe like the Chargers or something, but there's a few of them that have them. I know Titans, Rams, and I'm pretty sure Bengals, and there might be one other, but you have those, you get this glitchy formation. Now, next up, the drafting obviously is important. It's not crucial because everybody's gonna have a really good team, but I always recommend going with speed if nothing else. And the nice thing is, if you know how the draft works, you have a user round. You have stud rounds, like you have a D-line round. You have a safety round. So don't be drafting 8 safeties. You're going to get a good safety no matter what. But, I mean, you could draft 8 safeties. That's your defense, but it might be tough to get them all on the field. But definitely know how the draft works. You got, wide receiver rounds. You got a running back round. You got a quarterback round and such. Now, when you're drafting, I would recommend... it doesn't cost any tickets. It's not a terrible idea to just get in and just dive into it because it doesn't cost any tickets. But kind of get your feel for it. If you see a Tyreek Hill, of course, take him. If you see a Lawrence Taylor, that was an insane back-to-back rounds. Lawrence Taylor is the best defensive player in MUT, maybe, and he probably is. And he's just a goon. He's so good. And Tyreek Hill is not the best wide receiver in all MUT, but in these drafts, he's like the best. He's absolutely insane. So definitely pick him up with that speed. It's crucial. And one of the games, he actually single-handedly won the game just because of just burning everybody. It's not going to make this video, but he just burned everything. He's insane. But last round, unfortunately, was not that great. But overall, the draft as a whole was definitely a really good draft because I got a mobile quarterback. I have a fantastic wide receiver group. I got Odell and Tyreek Hill, I think it was. And then I also got Lawrence Taylor, which by himself makes my defense look much, 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 much better. So then the next thing after you make your picks is simply figure out, okay, so you should know this before, what defense are you going to run? The best defense, I think, overall, it's really nice and why a lot of people run it, big nickel over G, is because every playbook has it. So you can simply... You flip the play, you crash up, and you spy your right of screen, your right defensive tackle. And that's basically the defense. It works for anything. Now, my second draft, which I'm not going to show in this video, I got Vic Beasley at D-end, which is probably I don't know if he's the very best D-end to put at defensive tackle for a spy, but he's got to be up there with 89 speed. So unfortunately, I don't have that in this one. I didn't have anything quite those options. At least I don't remember having that option to have a fast D end. But you can put a D in at D tackle, and it's so good. You see LT just ending games by himself. He's just causing problems. So that's a great defense. Crash up, flip play, crash up, and then spy your right defense tackle. You don't have to necessarily spy your right defense tackle because sometimes you don't face mobile quarterbacks. But Joey Bosa even had a couple of picks for me, in the spy. So it's good. This guy I tried to strafe, and I was too late. And LT, look at fortunately not able to make the tackle. He tried really hard. But definitely know your defense, kind of know what you're going to do. And the nice thing about big nickel over G, you can get safeties in the box. So you can draft Jamal Adams and Sean Taylor and have them in the box. And if they flip the play, you can use the other one. It's crazy. That was my second draft. That's who I had. It was just unfair. But you have these great users that just makes your life so much easier. This guy didn't know how to stop this play. Again, this play is that PA post shot in the Rams. That's the play, right? That's the money play. Stock play is really, really good. Right here, just run right in. I know that was 2nd and 1. I probably should have kicked my field. Well, I shouldn't because I got the touchdown, but that's technically 4th down there. But we get the touchdown, so that was fantastic. But there's not just that play. There's a lot of good plays in that tight flex. It's not just that, which I show off a few of those other plays, I think, soon. But there's a lot of good plays in it. So if you have the Rams, you have the Bengals, you have the Titans options, I would recommend. I think that's a good formation to run. Now, if they do send pressure, it can get tough. As any formation, you can't just bank blind reads. You got to be able to make good reads, and you got to know how to pick up heat. Whether it's just simply motioning somebody in, and then motion hiking it, and then snapping, and so you can block 7, or whatever it may be. You got to know how to pick up pressure if somebody's going to send at you. But it's still good formation. You see this play right here, X. Naked slot curl, another great play that I really like. So there's other plays, but if somebody's not able to stop one play, why run other plays, right? Like if you don't know how to stop it, I'm not going to just stop running it. That was naked. I thought I was easily in bounds, and of course, somehow I didn't get my feet down. I was going for 6, and instead I don't even get the first down, so that stinks. But this play right here, I go for the, I don't know, I guess I whiffed, but did you notice how the cloud, I didn't send him or anything, how he just defaulted and started coming forward? I hate when they do that. Clouds, hit or miss. I mean, I feel like that you almost have to run them sometimes because, like, they're good, but it's probably just balance. But if they don't throw it, if they have time, and clouds, I feel like are terrible because they just crash down and then they're so bad. But I just cheated this guy's brains in. Frank, I'm so sorry. I cheated you so bad. We get the turnover, 3-0. We see why. So easy. That's the other side of PA post shot. It is so good. Julio's off to the races. Unfortunately, does get tackled. And we're looking good. Frank didn't take his field goal, which I thought was a mistake. And now we got a 1st and 5 here. We decided to give it off to Dalvin Cook. And again, we cheat his brains in. We're pretty much done cheating. This next play here isn't really cheating. This is a touchdown. Pretty much every receiver in Mutt. If you high point and there's nobody on them when you jump, it's a touchdown to everybody. Of course, touchdown. Frank the Tank, probably not happy. Cheated him a little bit. He didn't really cheat me much at all. 10-0. Let's go ahead and see 9-0. Let's go ahead and see what we got. All right, we are here, about to open up the pack. I just want to show you, I'm in 55th place right now. I'll definitely fall down, but I did go 4-0 right now. I'm 10-1, which is why my face came. I want to make sure. I went 10-0, so the first game doesn't really count because I quit at the beginning of the season on stream. You could check it out. I'm telling the truth, but I quit that first game, so I was 0-1 because I wanted to get the new draft players because my draft was like an 85 overall, so I wanted to go ahead and get the better players, and we went ahead and went 10-1, so 10-0 really. So we went undefeated in this run towards it, so we get that pack. Also, as I just have saliva coming out, there's other objectives that I never did. 200 rushing yards and total. As you see, I never ran the ball really. 5 rushing touchdowns, only had 2. 50 rushing yards in a game. I don't know if I'm even going to bother doing these. I don't know. Is it worth? I guess you get an egg if you complete all of the color rush on this list. You get a random tier 1 egg. I guess I don't think it's worth it. But to go back in, anyways, we finish it out. You get your trophies. You get your coins, and then you also get this House Rules reward pack. I've already opened that. I don't really know who to go with there, but you also get this house. That was from whatever was that solos, I think. House Rules reward pack. Haven't opened this one. Have no idea what's inside. Let's go ahead and show it off. Here we go. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's see. First up, look at that beauty. We get a Bradley Chubb. Is it just what's out right now? We get a Aqib Talib, and finally we get a Derwin James. Now, all of these guys will get power-ups. We can be pretty sure of that. Probably on Sunday, most likely. I know that they didn't have any power-ups this past week. There's a lot of guys that are due, but I do think they'll probably get all these guys power-ups. So if you have an option for a card that doesn't power up or doesn't, just pick the best card that you think is going to make your team. But honestly, I don't think, as much as Bradley Chubb, I would like to use Bradley Chubb. I do like Bradley Chubb. I just don't think he can really make the team when I have LT, when I have Clowney, when I have Von Miller, I have Julius Peppers, I have JJ Watt. It's really tough to make the list. Corner, 91 speed. Of course, not really going to be able to use that. I got the 2 best corners in the game, so no thank you. Derwin James, yes, I do have a lot of safeties, but you can always use more when you have one like this. Derwin James at 6'3", once he gets a power up, going to be a little bit better than Cam Chancellor, I think. So going to fit right in there where Cam Chancellor could be right in the box. Going to be great. So we're going to go ahead and pick Derwin James for our option. We go ahead, grab him there. Also, he's not eligible for sets. That's good to know. So if you guys are curious on there, you can quick sell him for 17,600 picks. I'm glad I looked at that in this. So you can't even use him for the JJ Watt set, unfortunately. I just want to show this so you guys don't think like why didn't he show me the back? See, it's just these garbage cans. I don't really think there's anybody here that's gonna make my team. Sorry guys, I should have said garbage cans. There's nobody here that really sparks my interest, but I don't know why I don't just pick one and quick sell one. But yeah, we go ahead, we grab that. Unfortunately, you can't do the JJ Watt set. So if you go over here to the defense JJ Watt set, unfortunately this Derwin James does not fit in there, which does stink. So we didn't get Miles Jack. So you get 3 of the 4. We didn't get Miles Jack. Honestly, Derwin James is the only one that I really think would make the team, though I do like the Bradley Chubb just because he's awesome. He's going to be a beast. He's already going to be great. But he already is great. But he's going to be absolutely phenomenal. But anyways, that's it. That's the pack. If you want to see it, of course, it doesn't go in the set, like I thought, and 17,600 picks if you choose to quick sell it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed these highlights. I hope you, I don't know, learned something. I don't even know. Just enjoyed your time. Thank you guys so much. You guys are incredible. That's all I got. Subscribe if you're new. ChewbaccaLemma, out.